Welcome to the Preneur Life, the #1 channel for faith-based leaders. Is your retirement your Goliath right now? No worries, we got 4 stones going to help you knock down your Goliath. Welcome back. We've all heard of the story from David and Goliath, right? Where David's this young shepherd boy where he comes and he's supposed to battle this huge Goliath, right? And it was supposed to take him down. He really had no chance of winning that battle at all. But somehow, some way, the odds went into his favor because of what? These stones that he had and the skill that he had as well that was able to take it down. So today's conversation is very simple. Maybe you have a retirement account right now that you're looking at and you gotta look at it, it's like so big for you. It's like, man, these goals I have is probably never gonna be reached. Don't worry, I have 4 points again that I'm about to give you right now that you're gonna be your 4 stones that you can put in your slingshot to knock down this Goliath. First stone for you is very simple. Is what is your preferred retirement age? Okay, maybe it's 65, maybe it's 60, maybe it's 70, maybe it's yesterday, whatever it is for you. I want you to write it down so you're very clear on what that is for you. Then when you figure it out, the next point for you is how many years are left. Okay, so whatever your current age is right now to your preferred, all right, what is left? So if it's 65 is your preferred retirement age and you're only 30 years old, then therefore how many more years left you have, okay? So whatever that is for you, you wanna put that down. Next after that is now we can solve for how much money would you like to have in retirement? What type of lifestyle would you like to have? What does that look like? You know, is it $2,000 a month? Is it $3,000 a month? Is it $5,000 or more? What does it look like for you? And when you're really solving for this is something to think about is that I don't really believe in a decreasing retirement. I don't think you should be working for 40 years of your life and then all of a sudden you retire, then you decrease everything. You should be having an increasing retirement. You should have a better lifestyle as you retire because you did all the hard work the last 40 years of your life or even younger. So with that, what are you solving for? Is it 2,000, 3,000? And I'm saying to solve for today's dollars, by the way. Today's dollars for yourself. So what does that look like? Once you have that number per month, I want you to times it by 12 because there's 12 months in a year. So if you say, you know what, I want just $2,000 coming in, okay, which is great. Then 2,000 times 12 would be what? $24,000 is what you need to be able to have for that annual year, okay? So once you solve for that annual year, which is your third point, so we have your preferred what? Retirement age. That's your first one. Second, now you should have how many years left until you reach your preferred retirement age, how many more years of working you need to reach that age. Then third would be what? How much income do you need on an annual basis? If you want to break it down to monthly, that's fine, but you really want the annual basis for yourself to be able to retire the way you want to retire. Now, obviously, whatever that number is not going to be the same income you're going to need for the next 20 years or whatever your preferred retirement age is. So we have to solve for what? 3 things that are affecting the value of your dollar today. What are those 3 things? Maybe it's taxes, okay? Whatever state that you live in, income tax could be affecting you, okay? But you also have federal tax as well. Maybe it's inflation. I don't know about where you're living at, but it seems like everything's going up in price right now, from gas to milk to, to even raising children. Everything's inflating in price right now. And if I'm not mistaken, have you checked the value of your dollar? It's not going up in value, it's actually decreasing. So these are the 3 things that are affecting the value of what you are currently working so hard for right now, which is that dollar. So with that, okay, you have to account for that. So we have to now base a new number, okay, of today's dollars for our future number. So you're gonna use a 4% rule. So you have a calculator, it's pretty simple. I'll kind of do it with you right now, okay? iPhones is just so simple. I mean, my Android people, you're so complicated, right? I'm just kidding, right? Well, I'm not really on my iPhone. So if you take your calculator out, all right, and whatever you have your annual income is, say, you know what, I want $60,000 a year. So if you put $60,000 in your calculator right now, very simple, you're gonna click divide, okay? Once you click the divide button, you're gonna put 0.04, which is a 4% rule. Okay, this allows us to keep up over inflation, which is about 2.53% right now, but also account for a couple of different hiccups with taxes and also inflation too. So with that, you hit equals, that equals what? $1.5 million. So what does that really mean? That means that you would need $1.5 million accumulated It means the total by the time your preferred retirement age is reached, okay? So does that mean that you have to have that all today? No, again, you have a little bit of time to be able to create that depending on when your retirement age needs to be reached. So what does that mean? $1.5 million is the total amount for this example. Whatever you were able to calculate, it's gonna be yours as well. And that includes what? Your IRAs, maybe you have that. Maybe you have your own mutual funds. Maybe you have crypto. Maybe you have real estate. Maybe you have other accounts that are also contributing to that retirement account. Because we never believe you should only have one stream of income towards a retirement. You should have multiple streams. If you haven't thought about that yet, that'll be another video be able to watch as well about the multiple streams of income you will need for retirement. But those are your 4 stones, okay? So that's how you're able to solve for what your retirement actually goal is. Because I meet with people all the time, they say, you know what, I want to retire, Curtis, at 65 years old. I'm like, great. I want to retire yesterday. Great. I want to retire at 70. Whatever it is, it's really not an age. Okay? It's an income goal. So you can say, I want to retire at 65 all you want, but if you don't have the $1.5 million to be able to live off of 60 grand a year, you're not retiring at 65 years old. That's going to have to what? Be pushed to maybe 70, 75, maybe in some cases 80, depending on what the type of income that you're receiving from the profession that you currently have. So what we want to do today, hopefully this video has encouraged you to backwards engineer where you are now solving the correct way, which is not only age, it's actually real income. And then if you really want to base it even in deeper level, you take that $1.5 million or whatever that total was on that 4th stone that we just talked about, and you divide it by how many years were left. That shows you how much you really need to start saving on a monthly basis. And then you're able to look at that. This is when it kind of goes to another video we did a little bit earlier, which talks about your personal activity, what you do on a current basis. Every day for work, there's a certain amount of income that contributes to that retirement goal. Then you look at the products, when you need to put your money into different products. But what most people don't have is the people base. So when you have those 3 going to that retirement goal, you'll be in position also to be free. So with that, I hope this video encouraged you to be able to use these 4 stones effectively, to put in your slingshot right now to attack your Goliath and knock that down. Because Goliath's just a loud mouth, but he's not that big a deal. You can knock him down just the same way that David did as well. So looking forward to seeing you hopefully in the future. Go in and check my Instagram out if this video has helped you at all, and God bless you.